I think it should be Bhuvanesh Kumar. He's got experience in the role from previous years. He's bowled so well, so it's nice to hand on to someone who's in good form and feeling good about themselves and understands their bowling unit more than anything.
I think Bhuvneshwar Kumar is the best option because he's somebody who has been with that same franchise for quite a few years. He knows the management. He has captained that team earlier also. So for me, Bhuvneshwar Kumar.
Interesting. I think the fact that they won those 5 games in a row probably surprised a few teams, and they got it on the back of winning tosses and a bowling unit that was exceptional on some surfaces that really helped them, and then they came a little bit unstuck on some surfaces that were pretty flat. So I think that's the main reason, that they just didn't quite adapt to those surfaces that suited batsmen more than bowlers.
Biggest reason was the batting, especially in the top order, because when Kane Williamson was going through that kind of a form, he's such a great batsman, but it happens to any player. If you talk about the bowling unit also, they had only one quality spinner was there, Washington Sundar, and he also got injured. He missed quite a few games. Overall, if you talk about, so it was bit of bowling and more of batting.
I don't believe so. I think there's enough in that batting unit to get them to the point where they could be successful and they could be consistent. So it's hard to put blame on one person for a team's performances. I like the fact that he was big enough and bold enough to chop down the order as the season went on and understand what the right thing to do for the team was.
Well, you can't really just say it's one person's form, because it's at the end of the day, it's a team game, and sometimes it happens that one or two player goes through a bad form. But yeah, it was one of the reasons, but not everything, because just because he was not getting runs. So everything you can't really put on him.
There's so much goes on into a season that it's hard to put all the blame at a captain's feet. And in Kane Williamson, obviously you've got one of the best captains going around world cricket. He's so highly regarded and respected and been successful pretty much everywhere he goes. So I think he should continue. Mayank is different in terms of his experience level, and he's just learning on the job. So I think that'll require some collaboration with senior players, but there's no reason why they both can't continue.
Well, Kane Williamson's for sure, because we all know what kind of a captain he is, one of the best in the business. If you talk about Mayank, Punjab has shown a lot of confidence on him, but he was not up to the mark. It's not only about his batting, it's his captaincy as well. I think they'll be looking for a change for sure.